When I say we have so much to do today, we have to go look at a wedding venue. There's so much going on, but I'm blessed. Thank you, Lord, for a full plate.
Hey, this feeling like my type of day. Won't let you under my skin. Can't make me feel no type of way. Can't make me feel no type of way. Yeah, if you don't stand for now, you'll fall for anything. Yeah.
Anyway, y'all, we're gonna be vlogging today. I'm gonna bring y'all with me on my whole day. I do want to work out today and get a good workout in. I'm gonna have to cover the background so y'all don't see what street I live on. But anyway, yeah, y'all, welcome back. I know I've been a little off with my vlogging schedule. I know I missed last Wednesday, and so the last time I posted was last Sunday because that's when I got engaged. Literally, y'all, life has been so crazy and packed. And I just been trying to like balance everything. I've been trying to like just keep everything balanced. I'm blessed and I'm highly favored. And I thank God for all of what I have going on. Here's a little ring cam just so y'all can see her. She's so pretty. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I spend most of my time staring down at my hand, looking at my ring. And he's getting me a new band too, like closer to the time of our wedding. But anyway, yeah, y'all, so much is going on in my life, but I feel so blessed and I feel so like, it's like when you praying to God for something and it happens way quicker than you could have ever imagined. Like, I knew I was gonna be getting engaged, but everything is happening so much quicker than I thought it would happen. And I'm just trying to keep my head on straight. I'm just trying to make sure I'm watching what I'm eating because I do have a wedding this year. I'm trying to make sure I'm not overindulging in things that I'm not supposed to be indulging in, like just overeating, eating a lot of fried, greasy food, lots of sweets. Y'all are shaking a little bit. I did get my car fixed, so it's not bumping no more, but I'm on the highway, so it is kind of loud, I feel like. But yeah, y'all, I'm on the way to downtown Richmond so I can have the second part of my interview, and I'm pretty sure that'll just be the last part. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. So after the interview, we have to go to my mom's house and do her hair. Then we have a wedding venue tour. Okay, now this venue, I don't know if we're gonna go with it. By the time I post this video, my venue will be booked. Mind you, I just got engaged a week ago, and I already have a list of venues that are either gonna work or not gonna work. Like, and I'm pretty sure the one, God willing, fingers crossed, is gonna be my venue. So I will show y'all the venue that I'm going to today, the venue that I'm going to today with my mom. And I wish that my fiance could come with me, but he has to work. So we're touring another one tomorrow. I'll show y'all that one tomorrow too. But I might honestly just vlog today and tomorrow and post this on Wednesday so that I can get back into my Wednesday and Sunday posting. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, y'all, I'll show y'all the venue today and tomorrow. Today we're going to go see Maymont. Maymont charges about $5,000 for you to have your wedding and your reception there, and you get the venue for 12 hours, which is not bad. Most places do a 12-hour rental period. So if you rent a place, you get it for that 12 hours. So it's usually from like 10 to 10. That's how long you get the venue for, right? For that price. For me, I feel like $5,000 is my limit for the venue, but if I can find somewhere cheaper that still fulfills all of what I want, I will go cheaper. Like with me and my fiance, we want a beautiful wedding. We want it to be glamorous and gorgeous and everything that we've dreamed of, but at the same time, we're not willing to go into credit card debt to have that type of wedding. My budget for my whole entire wedding, venue included, is $10,000. And I'm not playing. I'm not playing, nor am I trying to deviate from that budget, because we want to live life after the wedding. We want to go on a really nice, long, extended 3-week honeymoon. Hello. I'm good.
I'm gonna grab your order for you, all right, love?
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Do you have a number with that?
804. Oh well, that's gonna have to work for today, okay? I just clipped it back a little bit. But yeah, y'all, we are headed to my second part of my interview. All right, y'all, interview over. I smashed that, killed that, I did that.
All right, we're gonna cool off pretty quickly here, but this fountain is on in the warmer months. So
Okay.
in September it will be open.
Careful, Mom.
You see it in the winter, but and the geese aren't usually in the fountain. But
Oh, this is beautiful.
yeah, and so this fountain's also typically on.
Okay.
As far as the actual garden, there will be annuals still planted there, so a bunch of different colors. The height of the summer garden is probably like July, but the actual ceremony would happen here, so the center is very echoey, so I kind of recommend off-centering yourselves. But we provide up to 75 ceremony chairs included in the package.
Okay.
But we do have an option to add on additional chairs up to 100. So I imagine 100 would be like maybe like right here.
Okay, that's because I was worried at first. I was like, they might not be able to hear,
Probably right here.
like, if
Unless
we're
you
up
guys
there.
have a microphone.
Yeah, so for music, we don't have access to power down here, so you want to do a battery-operated Bluetooth speaker,
Okay.
or a live instrument.
Okay.
And some people will mic up the officiant and have that connected to a speaker that they
Gotcha.
place kind of closer back here. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
It's beautiful here.
you can see the river for one. This is the more private dressing room where you can just drop all your stuff and hang out day of.
Okay.
Very nice.
So, given the timeline of things, it's an 8-hour package from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. with a 5 o'clock ceremony. So you would have from 3 to 4:30 to get ready on
Okay.
site. So I recommend doing hair and makeup off site and then coming here to change and do some touch-ups and then go take photos if you wanted to do that.
Okay.
This is still September 13th is the available date.
Perfect.
You choose which ceremony site you want. We don't have multiple ceremonies same day.
Gotcha. Okay.
That'd be good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this is still only available September 13th, but it's just your other option.
No, I like this better than the
Yeah,
garden.
I do too. So
So the parking lot is just up that way. There is ramp access on either side if anyone needs to use that instead of the stairs.
Okay.
And then guests will come through here, and then from here we can we'll have a staff member usually just hanging out at the desk.
Okay.
And can help direct people. But your guests would either take these 2 hallways. This one would be if you wanted to add on an exhibit cocktail hour. So it'd be the first hour or so your guests could mingle and have a drink and a small plate of food and look at all the fish in the exhibits.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of a fun. Let's go see if the otters are.
Okay.
They're kind of fun to see. We tried.
Yeah.
They go to bed at like 4 to 5-ish every day. So
Oh,
they're
wow.
well, they get fed. And excuse all the.
oh yeah, you can fit definitely a good 100 people here.
Yep. So a lot of people will have a seated dinner out here with the dance floor. I'd say you want to aim for no more than 120.
Right.
But there are ways you can get up to the 150 range and just seat people inside or
Okay.
stuff like that. But it seems like you're kind of feeling like one.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, people will put a dance floor maybe in the middle or you
Okay.
can put one in the corner. You don't have to rent one either. You can use the ground you're walking on, but
Okay.
up to you. And then dinner tables kind of scattered around
Yeah.
on the sides, and then the chairs would be set up like where it's flat down there, where the
Okay.
hills kind of
Okay.
come down to.
Yeah.
That one is just a little bit less space for chairs because of the trees around it and the hills. So
Okay.
I've seen like 60 chairs there. Okay, so y'all go up there and then look at that face of the building in the corner.
Okay.
This is really pretty.
Nice pictures right here.
Nice pictures, yeah.
So yeah, good photo.
Yeah.
Like portraits. Your guests, they would just use the exit gates and get on the sidewalk and walk up this way. You can have a welcome sign here.
Okay.
So outside is ceremony option 2. So if y'all wanted to, you could set up the ceremony up at the top of the courtyard. You can bring in an arbor, an arch, or something too.
Okay.
And have that greenery as the background. You would have access to power here. There's all 4 corners access to power. We also have Bluetooth speakers that can connect out here, so if you wanted to control your own ceremony music, you could.
Okay.
Very easy. We'll see people in that little middle area. And
Okay.
I'll definitely show you a picture of that because it's hard to imagine.
Okay.
Just depending on your guest count, you have a lot more space than that. And so this would be your big space.
All right, friends, welcome back for day 2 of our vlog. I think for this vlog, I'm gonna have it be like a tour wedding venue vlog, like a tour wedding venues with me type of vlog, because we toured one yesterday and then we're touring one more today. Let's just kind of recap on yesterday and how I felt about the ones from yesterday, because I'm actually gonna take this head off too. Hold on, y'all. Let me get right. Okay. Okay, so yesterday, I'm only gonna tell y'all the name of the venue that we toured yesterday because I know I'm not picking it. But yesterday we toured Maymont for a possible wedding venue. Where do I even start? First off, Maymont has a rule. So with most wedding venues, if you're somebody that's about to get engaged, or you've been long-term dating and you know a wedding is approaching for you soon, and like in the next year or two, let me just tell you this. For most wedding venues, when you rent the place for the day, you get the place for the whole day, right? So on your wedding day, for most venues, you get it from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., a full 12 hours. So whatever money you're paying is for the full 12 hours, right? Cool. I thought Maymont was like that. We got to Maymont yesterday. She's like, oh, yes, it's going to be $5,500 for a 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. slot. Cleanup starts at 10 p.m. and cleanup ends at 11. So you only get the whole place from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, that's literally like 7-8 hours, but okay. So I'm thinking in my head, like, do we get an hour like the day before to come and set up decorations? Like, how does that work? She's like, no, it's only the 3 to 8. You get an hour, I think 2 weeks before, to do like a rehearsal, and that's it. So included in that package is your 1 hour, like your 1 hour rehearsal, your 1 hour walkthrough, which is like 6 weeks before your wedding date, and then on your actual wedding day, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then, so like your ceremony will be at 5 o'clock. You go into a little cocktail hour, and you immediately go into like dinner and the reception. But I'm just like, y'all trying to get money out of people, because how is it $5,000 for not even a 12-hour rental? It's literally just for 8 hours, 7 hours. Okay, so I asked her, I'm like, okay, if I wanted to add hours on to my booking, and if I wanted to have the place from say 10 to 10, how much extra would that be? She talking about us an extra $2,000 to rent it for an extra 3 hours. No, you're about to make me cuss. I'm about to cuss, to be honest with you, because what are we talking about? So you're telling me it would be $7,000 just for the day, just for the rental. Mind you, they do not include catering, bartending. They do not include plates, napkins, cups. They only provide the chairs, the tables, and the roof over your head. That's it. And then also for the like ceremony portion, you're getting married under a daggone tree, because it's literally at a park. It's at Maymont. So I'm sitting there like, bro, for the price that y'all are charging, it's just not worth it to me. I looked on their website. I was like, maybe we could do like a ceremony only, like only have our ceremony here and do the reception somewhere else. Literally for ceremony only on the website, it said $1,200. I go in person yesterday, $2,200 just for a ceremony. I'm like, y'all are really like, and it's not just them, bro. Being a fiance now has shown me like the wedding industry is full of scammers. They just want money, and unfortunately people pay it. People pay it, so they feel like, oh, well, we can just keep charging this price. People gonna pay it regardless. Not me, Bookie. Not Alexis. Not Miss Edwards. But yeah, no, not me. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying that. So yeah, y'all, the venue that we're going to today, I probably will not share the name of it, because I'm pretty sure this is our venue. It is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Mind you, we can only invite 80 people. We're going to do 90 and just try to have like, just try to squeeze the extra 10 in there. It might be a little tight, but the place is pretty big, so I don't see it being tight. But yeah, y'all, we're going to do a 80 to 90 person wedding. So that's 40 people about from each side of our family, which me and him both have big families. So it is kind of rough. Like, planning a wedding is low-key cutthroat. Like, I've had so many like second cousins and distant aunties. Oh, I can't wait to be there. You're not going to be there. I love you to death, but you will not be there. You will not be there, because the more people, the more money. Literally, the more people, the more money. And I just cannot do it. So yeah, y'all, let me order this drink, and then we're going to resume with my rant. I hope my makeup didn't get messed up. That head I had on. All right, y'all, I got my drink, but I'm about to drive by Staples real quick because there's police officers out there, and there's multiple police officers out of their car, and they're standing outside of their car, almost as if they got somebody held at gunpoint. I need to go home. Like, this is what my boyfriend my fiance be saying when he be saying, like, babe, you are a little bit too nosy. This is what he be talking about. Because why am I driving down here and still continuing to drive down here? Because what's going on? All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm at home. So I figured I would do like a little bit of a do's and don'ts for my wedding, and do's and don'ts that you might want to have at your wedding too. Also, I'm going to talk about like the planning process. If you're a bride to be, if you're engaged, if you just got engaged, feel like you about to be engaged, sit down, clock in, because class is in session, okay? I'm going to help you plan your dream wedding for a price range that's perfect for you. So what I will say is, when it comes to planning, for me, one of the first things I did was I had to figure out what is important to me. So with weddings, a lot of events happen in a wedding, right? So you have your engagement party, your photo shoot to send out your engagement, like to send out your like save the dates. You have bachelor trips, bachelorette trips. It's so much, like rehearsal dinners, so much. So I think what's important is figure out what's important to you. For me and my fiance, we decided that we're not trying to spend a lot of money at all. Like, there's a lot of things that me and him want to do this year and next year, and it causes for us to be good stewards of our finances. So spending 100K, 50K on a wedding is just not gonna, I'm just not doing it. He's not doing it. We're not doing it. So make sure that you and your partner are on the same page. Brides, it's about you, but it's also about your partner as well. It's about both of y'all. It's not just your day, it's y'all's day. So for me and my fiance, we decided that we're going to do an engagement shoot so that we can send out our save the dates. We're going to do an engagement party, but it's not going to be right now. It's going to be later, probably like at the end of the summer, because our wedding, only 80 to 90 people are coming to our wedding. Me and him know way more people than just 80 to 90 people. But when it comes to weddings, the more people you have, the more money, ka-ching, ka-ching, you're gonna be spending so much money. It's not even funny. So figure out what kind of wedding you want. Let me stay on track. Okay, so we're doing engagement photos for our save the dates. We're doing an engagement party for all of our loved ones to come and turn up with us to celebrate our engagement. And that's for people like family members and friends that will not be able to make it to our wedding. Because like I just said, everybody will not be there, and that's just what it is. So we're doing a photo shoot, engagement party, rehearsal dinner, and then our wedding. We're not doing a bachelor trip or a bachelorette trip. That's more money. Like, and I'm not the type of bride that can cover a trip for five. I have five bridesmaids, so I'm not the kind of bride that can cover a full paid off trip for me and 5 other women. It's just not gonna happen. And I'm not a cheapskate either. I don't like cutting corners. If I did a trip, I would want to do it up, and I just cannot put that kind of money out. So yeah, we're not doing a bachelor trip, a bachelorette trip, nothing. We might go to DC for the weekend as a group. I would have to run that by my partner just to see how he feels about it. But yeah, y'all, so figure out what you want your events to look like, what events matter to you. You don't have to go the traditional route and have an engagement party and ask your bridesmaids to like proposing to your bridesmaids and making a party out of that. Then you have the rehearsal dinner and the bachelorette trip and just all these things that cost money. You don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. Straight up. So for one, figure out the chain of events that you want at your wedding. What events do you want to have? What events can you skip? Figure out what's important to you, right? Then you have to get into, so for me, I'll tell all brides, pick your venue. Once you pick your venue, you can actually send out save the dates because you know what day your wedding will be at. You know where it's gonna be at. Like, once you pick your venue, you know what type of vibe you want when it comes to like decorations and like decor, because you go with whatever fits your venue best. Like, once you find your venue, everything else will fall into place. Do not even worry. Find your venue. The one that we're going to today, I might show y'all, I might not, only because I'm pretty sure we're picking this one. Like, I'm pretty positive that we are going with this venue. And honestly, if we can like put our deposit down tonight and lock it in, I might tell y'all, because then there's no way for anybody to mess it up or be weird. Like, it's already locked in. So if we pay our deposit tonight, I will definitely share with y'all where we went tonight. But I'm very excited about tonight. God willing, I really do feel like this is our venue, and I'm not going over $3,000 for the venue. I had to pick, me and him had to make a choice. Like I told y'all earlier, if we wanted 130 to 150 guests, the price was going from $3,000 to almost $6,000. Since we're choosing to have a smaller wedding with 80 people, it's literally $2,700 for the venue. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, y'all, when it comes to wedding planning, and I'll share more the further along I get in my wedding planning process, but figure out first the chain of events that you want to happen. And this is how I know I could be a wedding planner, y'all, because the way that my mind works, like, all of my loved ones come to me for like planning, because I can plan stuff out. I'm very good with like time management in my mind, trying to break down, okay, do this, then this, then this, then we have to do this, then we have to call them. I'm very like good at those things, even though it stresses me out a little bit. But yeah, y'all, figure out what events you want in your wedding, what matters to you and what does not.
This is size 8.
Yeah. All right, y'all, me and Bay are here. We are at our second location that we're touring. I'm kind of discouraged because I was hoping to have like a back area where we could have like a cocktail hour, because I don't know where I would have a cocktail hour at. If there's like a restaurant around here that we could maybe rent out, I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, y'all, we're about to go in there and tour. We're about 15 minutes early, so we're just in here waiting. And yeah, I'm going to check in with y'all when we actually go inside. I'm not going to be talking to y'all during it because I'm going to be talking to her, but I'm going to still show y'all everything. These lights are on dimmers as well. Gotcha. Yeah, this is not bad. I'm not picky at all. And with a nice tent, it would be really nice and cute back here. I like. All right, y'all, so me and him went to the gym, and then we came home, and I'm about to go ahead and end the vlog because it's been 2 days. I showed y'all a lot of like the venues that we toured. I showed y'all too. Then I talked about wedding stuff as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will get back onto my posting schedule. This week it was just all over the place because of our engagement and just everything going on. So I fell off. I forgot to post last Wednesday, but I'm back on my schedule now, and I appreciate y'all for being so patient with me, and I love y'all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Even turn on your post notifications. I don't know, why not? But yeah, I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.
Hey, this feeling like my type of day. Won't let you under my skin. Can't make me feel no type of way. Can't make me feel no type of way. Yeah, if you don't stand for now, you'll fall for anything. Yeah.